Hey everyone, Lara Taubin here for Lara Sings Vintage, and I'm here to talk today about my obsession with basics. I like all my wild things like this particular Danila Egregious dress, but even it is a basic, based on a very basic shape, but it's kind of fabulous with Danila Egregious's amazing flair for making big wide shapes into something very special. I have always had a thing with basics. I love basic jeans, basic denim, that's jeans, basic backpacks, basic pea coats. I think it's part of the reason I love military surplus stuff, because it's just intense basics. I'm going to show you a few pieces of the basics that have kept me very interested over the years and excited. I'm going to start with these very classic Christian Louboutin pumps. I remember when I bought these, I was going for a very special meeting as an art curator. I was going to see somebody's collection upstate who I really didn't like, but I needed to see their collection. So I got these fabulous pumps and got on Metro North on a Sunday with these ridiculous, 3-inch pumps with the red bottoms, and I went and viewed this entire collection. Now this was many years ago when I could walk in things like this, but I will admit that by the time I got on that train to go home back to Grand Central, I was gonna cry because I was hurting so badly. Nevertheless, I still adore these. I don't wear shoes like this anymore because I just can't, but I couldn't let go of these because they are just positively so spectacular and off the charts sexy. Second thing, another pair of the sexiest, hottest riff on basics. These are just, to me, like the epitome of French girl, French woman shoes that you wear with like a black pencil skirt, no hose, and a hot tight sweater and a blazer or something like that, and you wear these. Also Louboutin, and believe me, I had many happy outfits in these, and I loved them. And I love the detail, the way they lace up and show your whole foot. They're so classic, but they're still so relevant and exciting. To me, this is what great design does. And we can't forget the basic Chanel flat. This is one of the most iconic shapes in fashion, in shoemaking, is this flat that's been around for more years than I even know. No, I don't know the historical details of the Chanel flat, but I know that all flats have been inspired by the Chanel flat. If anybody knows something about the history of the Chanel flat, please post it below in the comments. I remember when I bought these, I was very excited to find a pair of gray Chanel flats. This is not an easy thing to find. Still is not. It's hard to find gray shoes that you want, or any gray shoes at all. So I got these. I wore them down to the soles and the nubs. These are here for rent though. Oh, just letting you know, I'm here in my space at none other than the wonderful Showroom 7. Next, the iconic trench coat from the 80s. This is a polo. Single button placket trench coat. It's a light, more like, you know, late, like summer fall, spring kind of trench coat, super long, very big on me. Makes you think of Michael Douglas in Fatal Attraction or all the movies he did in the 80s. I can't remember the name, but this would have been something they might have dressed him in. It's kind of a power trench coat, and I found this thing just totally fortuitously, I don't even remember where, for like 30 bucks. And I was like, I'm grabbing that because they don't know what they got. And I really have loved this coat. But it's as basic as it can get, a trench coat. And I could have 10 of these and still want more because I just love basics. Next, I have the Cotton Oxford from CDG. They, every season, make these fabulous shirts, this shirting, and the beautiful striped classic cotton. But this has a special cut bottom that I love. And I have this here for rent with some pajama bottoms that came with this. I used to wear that out in the summertime all the time, also here for rent. And last but not least, we cannot forget the cardigan. Very basic. I love cardigans. Again, I could have 100 cardigans and still want the next one that's cool that I saw. I love basic wools and I love cabling. I'm a knitter, so I really appreciate it. Anyway, this is a cardigan in this beautiful rough wool made by Doublet, which is a Japanese designer. There's so many beautiful things about this sweater. First of all, the cabling on it is beautiful, but also these wonderful buttons. They're all different, and they're all just, check that one out. I don't think you can see it, but they're all different. They all have a different vibe, and as a knitter, again, I love that, because one of the things you love about making cardigans, for me, the exciting part is going to get the buttons for it. Then, what's really cool about this is the bottom, which is frayed and shredded, but it has these very long tails on it, and this shredded back and this cool detail of the tag. Made it their own and kind of raw, and I love that. And it has this fabulous color on it. Would be incredible in a fashion shoot because there are just so many things you can do with this. With this bottom, you can tie it up in little bows. You can just leave them hanging. There are a million options with a piece like this. My friends, today is all I got for the basics, but I'll come back soon with more. Have a great day.